Alright guys, we got new content for you today. I'm excited to do this video. It's kind of like a ranking system for rides, as you can tell in the title. But before we get into it, guys, smash that subscribe button. Don't subscribe to us because we have amazing content that you can't find anywhere else. Don't subscribe to us because you want to keep up with us on our journeys. Just subscribe to us because I tell you to. It's that simple. Just have respect for me. I'm telling you to do it, so just do it. But we're getting into it. I'm ranking my opinions of rides in tiers. As you can see, here's the list. Different tiers for me. I have an elite tier, awesome, good, average, below average, and just no. I like to just no. I made it myself, so there's gonna be a lot of just no rides that I try to avoid on doing. Alright, so we're gonna jump right in, a bunch of rides, and I'm gonna try and make this video as short as possible, hopefully shooting around 15 minutes. So we have 7 Dwarfs, starting us off with 7 Dwarfs for me, average ride. Nothing makes it good. Well, the animatronics makes it good, the line makes it just no, the length of the ride makes it just no, but the animatronics, new technology, makes it average. We got Navi River. Navi River for me is a good boat ride. It's not awesome, it's not great, but it's good. It's nice and relaxing. And the weight, I feel like, brings it down a bit. Also, the newness is also wearing off for me, but just good. Just a good boat ride. Alright, we have Under the Sea. Under the Sea for me is a good ride. It's my favorite ride at Fantasyland. I'll never turn down a Under the Sea ride. If you have a fast pass and see me in the park, I will go with you. I love that ride a lot. Probably more than I should. Alright, we have Expedition Everest. What can I say? Elite tier. This is going to be my favorite ride at Disney World. It's going to be at the top of the list. Expedition Everest has the best thrills at Disney, in my opinion. Alright, Astro Orbiter. Just no. Probably my least favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. It's like a carnival type ride, except I can't fit in it. You know, me and Cody rode in it when we did our every ride of the day ride video, which you can see up here. And it's like we're like hunched down, like it's just not good. And you think you'd have good views up there, but you spin too fast to actually see anything. So just no. Thunder Mountain for me, elite ride. I will say it's one of my least favorite mountain ride compared to Splash and Space, but it's a roller coaster that everyone can enjoy. It's elite. Got Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin. It's a good ride for me. You know, just the competition involved in it, I love. I wish the lasers were updated, but I do love, like I said, the competition, the climbing up the ladder to Galactic Hero, which I've done it once, so I am in good company, but it's just a good ride. It could be better. Dinosaur for me, awesome ride, not an elite ride. I'm not going too overboard, but I do love Dinosaur. I feel like it's one of the most underrated rides at Disney World. I don't particularly like dinosaurs, but it's really funny, the dialogue in there between you and the guy making you go back in time. It's really fun. Alright, we have Swirling Saucers. Swirling Saucers, to me, an average ride. The wait time for it, however, maybe once the wait time goes down, once Galaxy's Edge comes into Hollywood Studios, this might go up for me. Me personally, I'm not waiting in line to go for the ride. Although I will say, at night, the ride is much better with like the same club music, but you have like not disco lights, but like flashing stage lights and stuff like that. It makes it a lot better at night. Aerosmith, putting it in the elite. Aerosmith is one of the most thrilling rides at Disney World. The only ride at Disney World that you go upside down in. I love it. This was also one of the first roller coasters I fell in love with. So for me, it's an elite tier ride. Kilimanjaro Safaris for me is awesome. Right? You get to go on the African safari. You can't really do that anywhere else except in Africa. But then you have to worry about like lions eating you. Don't have to worry about that here. And the tour guide will sometimes make it funny, although sometimes they suck. Alright, Space Mountain's next. Space Mountain, obviously. Oh, there you go. As Cody calls me, thanks for ruining the video. Space Mountain, an elite ride, what can I say? And it's also old too, so it's amazing like that it can still stick around after all these years. Although I will say Disneyland's version and Disneyland Paris's version is better, although I still love our version. Alright, we have Figment. Figment for me, below average, not horrible. Alright, Figment for me, below average. It's not horrible. It gets a lot of hate it doesn't deserve. But I do like the ride. I like the smells part of the ride. But if they added more to that, it would be much, much better. Alright, next up we got Dumbo. Dumbo for me, average ride. You can find this style of ride at a carnival. But you get awesome views at night on this ride. If you can tell on our Instagram, we like taking long exposure shots there. So for that reason, average. Flight of Passage, what can I say? Elite. That's all I'm going to say about Flight of Passage. It's the universally accepted best ride at Disney World. 3 Cowboy Arrows. 3 Cowboy Arrows for me, below average. Not a ride you're excited to go on, but something to do to pass the time. Something that you go on to relax on. I love the music, below average. I think this ride's called Triceratops Spin, but I might be wrong. But it's the circle, it's like the carnival ride in Dino Land. For me, below average. It's below Dumbo. Dumbo offers more views, and Dumbo was like the first. So this one's below average for me. Alright, Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise. It's awesome or good depending on the skipper you have. I'm gonna put it at good just because if you have a bad skipper, then your experience is probably very below average. But a good skipper can bring it up. So awesome, but I'm putting it at good just because sometimes it's not as good it's not as entertaining as other times. Alright, Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth for me is good. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of good. I love history, so I love the theming. I love the idea of Spaceship Earth. It's just outdated. The camera that takes your picture doesn't work 80% of the time. You kind of get the same future video at the end over and over again. And the animatronics are very outdated and due for an upgrade, but still a good ride. Alright, we got the riverboat at Magic Kingdom. I'm going to put it at average just because you can take some awesome pictures there. Especially at golden hour. So average ride for me. Nothing thrilling, nothing too exciting, just average. Alright, Living with the Land, good ride. Actually, I'm gonna put it at average. Top of average. Just because it's relaxing, you learn a lot during the different festivals. It's like it has like different decorations. So it's good. It's the epitome of an Epcot ride where you learn a lot and you have fun. So I think this is the teacups. Teacups for me are just no. I don't like spinning. It's the worst. Alright, Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion for me is good. Bottom of good. It's not an awesome ride. It's not an elite ride. A lot of people say it's their favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. I don't understand why. It's not that scary. It was when I was a kid, but the nostalgia is wearing off. And if they had different like overlays of it, it'd be awesome for me. Like if they had a Halloween version, awesome. But they don't. It's the same ride every single time. Good. Test Track, awesome. You go really fast. Fastest ride at Disney World. The most thrilling ride at Epcot, which is not that thrilling of a ride, but Epcot lacks the thrilling rides until Guardians comes. The line for it is outrageous. Hopefully, when Ratatouille and Guardians come into Epcot, the line will go down, and there'll only be like a 40-minute wait. Hopefully. Cali River Rapids, just no. Just no. When it's hot, the line is forever long. Like if it's hot outside and you want to get wet, just go to your resort or hotel if you're staying off property and swim. Stay off by the pool. This is one of the worst rapids rides I've been on compared to SeaWorlds and Six Flags and Universal. This is just the worst. So just know, I expect better from Disney. Magic Carpet's below average for everything the Triceratops spin is. Although I will say it's a little better because you have some better views in Adventureland. Mission Space for me, just no. Again, there's two versions of this ride. You have green, which pretty much does nothing, and you have orange, which makes you sick. And you don't even go into space anymore. You just kind of orbit the Earth, or at least that's how it is on the green ride. I really loved the older version better, which usually I like the newer version of rides better, like Test Track. But for me, just no. And I'm just going to add this Barnstormer, just no. Just no. If you're an adult, don't do it. You can pretend like you have a good time, but come on. Peter Pan's Flight. Peter Pan's Flight is an average ride. I'll put it at the start of average. I get it. It's old. It's a classic ride. But come on. It's 50 years old. Like, update it a little bit. You can't even see London when you fly over it because it's so dark and the lights are so dim. Just update it, please. Do something to it. Make it longer. I don't know. To me, it's just average. A lot of people love it, but not me. Not me. Frozen Ever After is awesome. I'm going to put ahead of Test Track. My favorite ride at Epcot, you have the music. You have the soundtrack from Frozen, which is awesome. You have some of the newest animatronics, which is awesome. And you have, the nice, cool atmosphere of inside there with the water and stuff. So awesome ride for me. Favorite ride at Epcot. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean is probably going to be at the end of awesome for me. I don't enjoy the movie series that much, but I do enjoy the storyline that you get on the ride. I love the new redhead scene, which a lot of people hate, but they can just deal with it because it's amazing. And the smells and the water that splashes up on you from the cannonball is really cool. Primeval World, just no. Actually, I'll put it below average. Below average, it's where it should be. It's a carnival type ride. Just, it's not that good. Average, like, can you get more average than the carousel ride? It's a carousel. It's average. Alright, now we have Slinky Dog Coaster. Slinky Dog Coaster, awesome ride. Not an elite ride for me, but it's going to be awesome. The theming of Toy Story Land, I love it. It could be better, but I love it. And it's a lot more thrilling than what it looks like, and it's just fun to go on. You're smiling the whole time you're on it. A good time. It's a Small World, below average. I mean, I feel like It's a Small World gets a lot of hate. I think it deserves it. But I think what keeps it away from just no is I like seeing other Disney's versions, like Disneyland and Paris's version. And I like comparing it because I think Disney World should have the best of everything. But Disneyland Paris's Small World is much better than ours. I don't know if that's wind or... Oh, I think it was a garbage truck. Okay. Alright, Soaring for me, it's a good ride. It's good, not great. Depending on the ride you get, you might not even be able to see anything. You get a warped view of the Eiffel Tower. And even in the middle, if you get a good seat, it's still a little warped, not too bad. But I think they need to get that down. Like, why is it not a problem for Flight of Passage, but it is for Soaring? I don't understand. They need to fix that. If they fix that, it's an awesome ride. Next up, Splash Mountain, elite ride. My favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. The best mountain ride, in my opinion, compared to Space and Thunder. You have a good soundtrack, you have a good story, you have a good theming, good animatronics, and the thrills are there. Everything you want in a ride, Splash Mountain offers it. Next up, we have Star Tours. Just no. You sit in a box that shakes you. That's basically that ride. So it's just no for me. We have better Star Wars stuff coming. So once that comes up, hopefully Star Tours gets something changed. The Seas with Nemo Fins. The Seas with Nemo Fins is probably my least favorite ride at Disney World. You basically sit in a chair on one of those moving sidewalks that they have at the airport, and you get to hear Nemo, voiced by not the same voice actor in the movies, and Marlin, who's not the same voice actor in the movies. Alright, Hollywood Tower of Terror. I love it. Elite ride. I love Hollywood Studios has some of the best rides, and it just needs depth to take it to the ranks of Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom for me. Once Galaxy's Edge comes in, I think Hollywood Studios might be one of my favorite parks. Toy Story Mania, like I said, another ride in Hollywood Studios that's awesome. Hollywood Studios has 4 rides up here in Elite and Awesome, but after that, there's nothing else. Toy Story Mania is fun. I like it better than Space Ranger Spin. The technology is much better, and the visual effects are much better. Toy Story Mania, favorite ride. I'm going to put ahead of Slinky Dog. It is my favorite ride in Toy Story Mania. And we're going to end on Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is below average. Look at that, guys. I managed to put the right amount in every category. That was not planned. So that's pretty awesome. Winnie the Pooh, below average. Not the best ride in Fantasyland. There's better rides. I like Peter Pan better. And I like Under the Sea better. And I love Pooh. So, I mean, it's just a kid ride. So you don't expect it to be rated that awesome. But anyway, guys, that's the end of our video. Go in the comment section. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'd love to debate with you. I love doing these types of videos. Let me know if you want to see more of these like tier ranking types of videos. Maybe we can do like movies or characters, something like that. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Cody's version is coming. He's out of town this weekend, so we got a little bit of a delay in that. But we have a Disneyland Paris vlog coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe to see our daily content. Follow us on Twitter at The Kremlins, Instagram, Disney Kremlins. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a long video. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, Quaharini.